Christy, we forgot to give you the recipe on how to make great buttermilk syrup for Christmas morning. So I thought we'd welcome you to our kitchen in a surefire way that you're not going to blow it first time round. Now normally this happens Christmas morning and I'm in a great new pajama set. But this is a few days before Christmas, so we're going to set the ambiance. A little bit of crackling sleigh ride candle. I've got to don my beautiful new apron. Thank you, Kathy. Of course, I can't quite get it off of my little thing here. And want to look pretty chic. Now, first off, we'd like to get the recipe. Let's see. Now, this is an old book of mine, and this recipe came down from Germany and went to Abbotsford to my sister-in-law, and we had it for the first time there over German pancakes, but it goes great over waffles or anything else. So, this is the German pancake buttermilk syrup recipe. All right. So we've got our ingredients. First of all, you take half a cup of margarine or butter. Now, either one works great. So we're going to just use your good old margarine. Now, honestly, I have washed my hands before starting this, like all good cooks. And the apron is for just wiping that excess. Okay, so we have half a cup of butter melting in the pot. We have then, so if you're writing this down, Christy, because I don't know how many times I'll be able to repeat it, we're going to melt half a cup of margarine. Then we're going to add 1.5 cups plain white sugar. We're also going to add 3/4 cup buttermilk. Now, 1% buttermilk makes just as great buttermilk syrup as whole buttermilk. So we decided to buy 1%. I almost forgot, but like a good cook, I double checked my recipe, and I'm going to go into this really well organized cupboard to find the corn syrup. Now, where exactly is it? Of course, it's right at the back. Let's just close that up again. So either light or dark corn syrup is also good. And you need 2 tablespoons of that. We add good pure vanilla extract at the end, and 1 teaspoon, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So let's make sure that the butter is melting. Thank you. We're back after that commercial break, and our margarine is well melted. Now, I'm going to add the 1.5 cups of sugar to the well-melted margarine. I'm going to give that a little stir. I'm going to turn that down to a medium-low. I'm also going to be adding the 3/4 cup of 1% buttermilk. And we'll also give that a bit of a stir. Nothing too serious. There we go. Now, what did we say? 2 tablespoons of corn syrup. Let's add that straight into the pot. You know, we're not going to be too fussy. It's going to be approximately a little bit, maybe a little bit more, because some always sticks to the spoon. There we go, of the corn syrup. And I believe we have 1 ingredient left. This is camouflage, but it is baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Mom. No, I'm not sure if, I think this goes in now. Erin believes it goes in at the end, but I'm going to put it in and see what happens. This is one of those ingredients that I forgot to write down in the old recipe, but we realized that we kept not making it right, so we put it, we added it to the recipe. So Butter, got it. Sugar, got it. Buttermilk, got it. 2 tablespoons corn syrup, got it, and 1 teaspoon of soda. Now, I'm going to let that boil exactly 7 minutes. So I'm going to keep it on a medium heat. It's going to take a little while. So we're going for a commercial break in 1 minute. Wow, look it. We're well into the boiling period of the buttermilk syrup. We're into actually about 3.5 minutes now. Would the cameraman please come over and have a good look at, this was a rolling boil. It actually boiled all the way to the top, and now it is boiling down. As it started, it was white, and now the color is turning to a nice, beautiful amber. Please notice the size of pot. The first time I made this, it boiled right over top, all over the stove, and Christmas morning was a catastrophe of burnt sugar on the stovetop. So please ensure that you've chosen a good sized pot. So we'll just wait a few more minutes and back to commercial break. Looks like it's ready. So I'm going to get my hot pad ready for my pot. Turn off the stove. Take my pot over. And once again, I triple checked my recipe and I was in error. It's 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. So I'll just put that in now. 1, 2. Stir it up. Let the boiling fizzle down a bit. Now this is excellent over the genuine German pancake recipe, but also tremendous over those lovely waffles. If you have fresh strawberries or blueberries or blackberries, or in the Kootenays, we do love our huckleberries. Put some of this over top of them and just enjoy that Christmas morning breakfast. Now, just before I add this to this lovely heirloom jug, I would heat this first, and then I would pour the buttermilk syrup into that. So, Christmas morning to the Eldon family, enjoy, have a little piece of the Menelaus, and then have a wonderful Christmas.